The other day, I received a message from a follower of this channel. He told me, I take 8 supplements every day, spend a fortune, and still feel exhausted. That broke my heart, because he wasn't alone. Millions of people over 60 do the same thing. And today, in this video, I'm going to reveal which supplements really change the lives of those over 60, and which ones you can throw away right now.
Welcome to the channel. If you don't already know us, this is Living Well After 60, a channel dedicated to helping you age healthily with energy and quality of life. If you've been following us for a while, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a topic I get asked about every week in the comments: supplements. The supplement market in Brazil moves over 10 billion reals a year, and the industry invests a lot of money in marketing to convince you that you need everything on the shelf. But science says otherwise, and I want you to leave this video knowing exactly what to do. In this video, I'll show you the 6 supplements with the most scientific evidence for people over 60, supplements that are a complete waste of money, and how to choose a quality supplement so you don't fall into traps. Before continuing, please leave your like here. This really helps the channel reach more people who need this information, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos.
Supplement number 1, vitamin D3 plus K2. Let's start with number 1, and it's no coincidence that it's in first place: vitamin D3. Studies show that more than 70% of elderly Brazilians have a vitamin D deficiency, 7 out of 10 people over 60 years old. This is alarming. And why does this happen? Because with age, our skin loses its ability to produce vitamin D with sun exposure. Even those who get plenty of sun often don't achieve adequate levels. But what does vitamin D have to do with your health after 60? It has everything to do with it. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption and bone health. You probably already know that. But what many people don't know is that it's also directly linked to muscle strength. People with vitamin D deficiency are at greater risk of falling, fracturing bones, and developing sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss. But there's more. Vitamin D also plays an important role in the immune system, mood regulation, and disease prevention, cardiovascular, and even in blood sugar control. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine followed more than 25,000 people and showed that vitamin D supplementation reduced the risk of death from cancer by 17% in people who had already been diagnosed. Now, here's the detail that most people don't know. Vitamin D3 should be taken along with vitamin K2. Why? Because vitamin D increases calcium absorption in the intestine, which is great. But without vitamin K2, this calcium can be deposited in the arteries instead of going to the bones, and this increases the risk of cardiovascular problems. K2 acts as a director. It ensures that calcium goes to the right place, the bones and teeth. Recommended dosage for those over 60. Vitamin D3 between 2,000 and 4,000 IU per day, depending on your blood test. Vitamin K2 MK7 100 to 200 micrograms per day. Warning: always consult your doctor before starting any supplementation and ask for a blood test to check your vitamin D levels. The test is called 25-hydroxy-vitamin D. If your levels are below 30 nanograms per milliliter, you probably need supplementation. If they are between 40 and 60 nanograms per milliliter, you are in an excellent range. Vitamin D is one of the supplements with the strongest scientific evidence for the population over 60. It's truly worth every penny.
Supplement number 2, omega-3. Let's move on to number 2. And you've probably heard of this one, but I bet you don't know half of what it does for your body after 60. Omega-3. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, meaning our bodies can't produce it on their own. We need to ingest it through food or supplementation. What are the main ones? EPA and DHA. These are the ones that matter for human health. And what do? First, cardiovascular health. Omega-3 reduces triglycerides, decreases inflammation in the arteries, reduces blood pressure, and decreases the risk of cardiac arrhythmia. For those over 60, this is gold. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in Brazil in this age group. A study called Reduce It, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, showed that supplementation with high doses of EPA reduced serious cardiovascular events, such as heart attacks, by 25%, and stroke in people with high cardiovascular risk. Second, brain health and memory. DHA is the main component of neuronal cell membranes. Low levels of DHA are associated with a higher risk of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. Studies show that omega-3 supplementation improves memory, concentration, and processing speed in people over 60. Third, anti-inflammatory action. And this is the point that matters most after 60. Chronic low-grade inflammation, what scientists call inflammaging, is the engine behind virtually all age-related diseases: diabetes, Alzheimer's, arthritis, heart disease, even some types of cancer. Omega-3 is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories that exist. Fourth, muscle preservation. Recent research shows that omega-3 enhances muscle protein synthesis. That is, it helps maintain and recover muscle mass, especially when combined with physical exercise. Recommended dosage: minimum of 2 grams per day of combined EPA plus DHA. In cases of triglycerides levels are high, a doctor may recommend up to 4 grams. How to choose a good omega-3. Look for products that clearly show how much EPA and DHA they contain per capsule, not just total omega-3. A good product has at least 500 milligrams of EPA plus DHA per capsule. Also prefer products that have purity certification and are not oxidized. A very strong fishy smell is a sign that the product may be rancid. You can also find good sources of omega-3 in food: sardines, tuna, salmon, flaxseed, and chia. But the amount needed from age 60 onwards often justifies supplementation.
Supplement number 3, magnesium. We've reached number 3, and this is the most underrated supplement on the list. Most people have never been informed about it, and that's a shame, because magnesium participates in more than 300 biochemical reactions in the human body. Magnesium. Studies show that about 60% of Brazilian adults do not consume enough magnesium through their diet, and with age, intestinal absorption of magnesium decreases even further. In addition, medications very common in people over 60, such as diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, reflux medications like omeprazole, and metformin for diabetes, reduce magnesium levels in the body. What does magnesium do? Controls blood pressure. Magnesium is a natural vasodilator. It relaxes the walls of blood vessels. A review of 34 clinical studies showed that magnesium supplementation significantly reduced systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Regulates blood sugar. Magnesium is essential for the action of insulin. Deficiency is strongly associated with the development of type 2 diabetes. It improves sleep. Here's what everyone over 60 needs to know. Magnesium activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation system, and regulates melatonin. People who supplement with magnesium report falling asleep faster, having deeper sleep, and waking up less during the night. It prevents muscle cramps. If you wake up at night with leg cramps, this may be a sign of magnesium deficiency. It's one of the most common causes. Bone health. About 60% of the body's magnesium is in the bones. It's as important as calcium for bone density. Cognitive health. Studies with magnesium L-threonate, a specific form of magnesium, show improvements in memory and cognitive functions, especially in older adults. Forms of magnesium and which to choose. Magnesium glycinate, better absorption, great for anxiety, sleep, and muscle relaxation. Magnesium malate, good for energy and muscle pain. Magnesium L-threonate, crosses the blood-brain barrier, excellent for cognitive function. Magnesium oxide, avoid, poor absorption and laxative effect. Dosage: 300 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium per day, preferably at night before bed. Foods rich in magnesium: pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, avocado, and banana. Supplement number 4, creatine. Now we come to number 4, and this one will surprise a lot of people, because most people think creatine is for the gym, for young people wanting muscle. That's a big myth. Creatine is one of the supplements with the strongest scientific evidence for the health of people over 60. What is creatine? It's a natural substance produced by our own body, mainly by the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. It's stored in the muscles and brain and acts as a quick energy reserve. The problem is that from the age of 40, the body's production of creatine begins to decrease, and with it, the muscular and cognitive energy available to the body also decreases. What does creatine do for people over 60? It combats sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is age-related muscle loss, one of the biggest enemies of health and independence after 60. A meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine analyzed 22 studies and concluded that the creatine supplementation, combined with resistance exercise, significantly increased muscle mass and strength in older adults. It improves physical performance, even in simple daily activities, climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, carrying bags.
Creatine improves functional capacity and reduces the risk of falls. Cognitive benefits. The brain uses creatine as an energy source. Studies show that supplementation improves short-term memory and speed of thought, especially in older adults. Bone health. Emerging research suggests that creatine also contributes to bone health, especially when combined with exercise. Safety. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most studied supplements in the history of sports medicine. More than 500 studies confirm its safety. The myth that it harms the kidneys has been completely debunked by science. In people with healthy kidneys, creatine is safe. Dosage. 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day. No loading phase required. Can be taken at any time of day, with water or juice. Practical tip. Mix it into your smoothie. From breakfast, it's colorless and practically tasteless.
Supplement number 5, vitamin B12. We've reached number 5, and this one is absolutely critical for those over 60, and even more critical for those who don't eat meat, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is essential for the production of red blood cells, for the functioning of the nervous system, and for DNA synthesis. The problem is that from the age of 50-60, the stomach produces less gastric acid and less of a protein called intrinsic factor, which is essential for the absorption of B12. Result, even those who eat red meat regularly may be deficient in B12. And the symptoms of B12 deficiency are frightening. Extreme tiredness and weakness, tingling and numbness in the hands and feet, memory difficulties and mental confusion, anemia, depression and mood swings, balance and coordination problems. The worst part? These symptoms are often confused with age-related issues or dementia. People are diagnosed with Alzheimer's when in fact they have severe B12 deficiency. Who is at higher risk of deficiency? People over 60 years of age. Everyone has an increased risk. Vegetarians and vegans. B12 is only found in foods of animal origin. Those taking omeprazole or other proton pump inhibitors long-term. Those taking metformin for diabetes. People with chronic gastritis. Dosage: 500 to 1,000 micrograms per day of cyanocobalamin or methylcobalamin. In cases of severe deficiency, the doctor may recommend B12 injections, which are more effective when intestinal absorption is compromised. Always ask your doctor to include vitamin B12 levels in your annual blood test. The ideal value is above 300 picograms per milliliter, ideally between 400 and 800 picograms per milliliter.
Supplement number 6, Coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10. CoQ10 is a substance naturally produced by the body. It is fundamental for energy production within cells, especially in heart cells, which need constant energy to beat about 100,000 times a day. The problem? CoQ10 production drops drastically with age. By age 60, you produce about half the CoQ10 you produced at age 20. And there's a very important aggravating factor: statins, the most commonly used medications to control cholesterol, such as atorvastatin, simvastatin, and rosuvastatin, block the body's production of CoQ10. They do this because they use the same biochemical pathway that produces both cholesterol and CoQ10. This explains why many people who take statins, they report muscle pain and weakness, excessive fatigue, difficulty thinking, brain fog. Studies show that CoQ10 supplementation can significantly reduce the side effects of statins. Furthermore, CoQ10 has strong evidence supporting cardiovascular health. A study called Q-Symbio with patients with heart failure showed that CoQ10 supplementation reduced the risk of serious cardiovascular events by 43%.
Supplements that are a waste of money. Now comes the part I know you've been waiting for. The supplements you can stop buying right now because science shows they don't work for most people. 1. Oral hydrolyzed collagen. With caveats. Wait, don't yell at me in the comments. Let me explain. The problem with oral collagen is that when you ingest collagen, your digestive system breaks it down into simple amino acids, like leucine, glycine, and proline. These amino acids go into the bloodstream and are used where the body decides to use them, not necessarily in the skin or joints. Most studies showing benefits of oral collagen have serious methodological problems. They are small, short-term, funded by the manufacturing companies themselves, or use very specific forms of collagen that don't correspond to the popular product. The result? You can spend $150 a month on collagen, while a quality whey protein or even eggs and chicken in your diet would give you the same amino acids for much less money. 2. Vitamin complexes generics. The popular multivitamins sold in pharmacies often have such low doses that they are ineffective, or use forms of vitamins and minerals with very poor bioavailability. And there is evidence that mega doses of some antioxidants, such as synthetic vitamin E and beta-carotene, can be harmful. 3. Organic silicon. Very popular on social media, with promises for hair, skin, and nails. Scientific evidence is virtually non-existent for most health claims. 4. Homeopathy as a supplement. There is no consistent scientific evidence to support the use of homeopathy for any health condition. The extreme dilution of the products results in solutions that do not contain measurable active molecules. 5. Artichoke extract, cheap berberine, and other detox products. The liver already detoxifies the body naturally. Detox supplements are marketing. Your liver doesn't need cleaning, it needs you to drink water, eat well, and sleep. This doesn't mean you should stop consulting your doctor or nutritionist about individual supplementation. What I mean is, be critical, ask for evidence, consult a professional.
How to choose a quality supplement. Before we finish, I want to give you a quick guide to avoid falling into traps when buying supplements. 1. Look for quality certifications. In the US, the product must be registered with the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. Internationally, look for seals such as NSF International, USP Verified, or Informed Sport. These certify that the product contains what is on the label and does not contain contaminating substances. 2. Read the label carefully. Check the dose of the active ingredient, not the total dose of the capsule. A product may say 500 mg omega-3 capsule, but contain only 150 mg of EPA plus DHA. The rest is fat with no therapeutic value. 3. Be wary of miracle formulas. Loses weight, strengthens, rejuvenates, fights 15 diseases. If it seems too good to be true, it's because it isn't. 4. Research the manufacturer. Serious companies publish analysis reports of their products. If you can't find information about the manufacturer, be suspicious. 5. Always consult a professional. A doctor, nutritionist, or clinical pharmacist can help you identify your real deficiencies and create a personalized supplementation protocol based on your tests, your health, and your history.